GG's, bro. Happened yesterday. Oh yeah, you went to go see her. Oh, I'm through. I thought she did something crazy. Let's cuddle to sunset. That's cute. I mean, well, you don't like her, so I guess that's not cute. I mean, well, you don't want her, so I guess it's not. She. I hate to sneak, but I mean, I'm weak. Wait, so you're gonna be the one to mess her life up? She gonna be sad. Yeah, she a dub. Can't be with her. They said that was red flag number 1. That's the ultimate flag. That's it. She could have 1,000 green flags. That one red flag was not it. Oh! Great. God dang. Man said she was getting physical. She was getting physical. She went into her drawer and came out with a bra and gray sweatpants. This man just admitted that ancestors are demons on live. This man said the ancestors told him go on demon time. And this one is going in the record books. We heard it here today on a Monday what the ancestors are. I said, wow. Oh wait, says she was hugging me and talking about her ex. Like I'm just trying to picture that. Like while she's hugging you, he could never satisfy me, you know. But I think you can. Shorty, wow, boy. Chill, wow, boy. Come on, I gotta make it, I gotta make it. Ha! Wait, so you'd wait, time out. So you didn't do nothing? You was there that whole time. You telling me you didn't do nothing? She didn't. What happened to that DOME? Why? Oh yeah, it's my lucky day. And 6 minis? Wow. She said she gonna get. She said she wait what? She's like nah. Show. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yo. She on savage mode, boy. Nah, son. So what you did? What you did, boy? Nah, she different. Yo. Oh man. So then I sat in the chair. Man said, get. This man said, alright, don't waste my time here. Yo. This man was with that. Man said he sat in the chair to talk. He said we need to have a little. Said he needed a 1v1 talk. Yo. Nah, but if you walked out of there doing nothing, you's a strong man. Cause bruh. Oh nah. I might have to rate this one rated R or rated A for adults. Cause this is getting wild right now. Cause you playing games right now, shorty. Oh, weak. Damn it. I was gonna get that, but nope. Bro. So you told her the truth. And what's the truth? Yeah. Oh man, I'm so. Let me be that special girl tonight. Yo, she is. Woo! Jezebel, silver spoon in her mouth. She. Wait. Who said that? But I don't love you. She said that, but I don't love you. said he did missionary. You got me hyped. Cause man said he ended up good at doing it, and it was just bad. Like, if you did it, you should have just did it. Like you played yourself, honestly. Man said it was missionary. You done finished telling this girl you love her, and then you have her in a position like you love her. You should have just like took advantage of the opportunity. As far as like, I don't know, do more than just that. And if it was dry, that's weird, cause it seemed like she really liked you, so it should have been boom. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, you should have left. Nah, wait a minute, you should have left, bro. How you still? How she still get you to do it? Minutes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you played yourself. This man, you did all that talking for nothing. You still just did it. And you didn't even have fun at least. That's man. Bet it was. So does this mean she gonna leave you alone? She just wanted you to like boom boom boom. Damn bro, I hope you at least strapped up. This girl wasn't playing no games. Oh, what the freak? Yo, nah, bro, you crazy, bro. You really let it get to that. You really let it get to number 3, bro. Once she said, bro, you had me at number 1, bro. So what, like you had me at number 1. This man, you in the genjutsu right now. She got you in the genjutsu. Alright, bro. You in the genjutsu. Don't worry, bro. If you need me to do the release on you, I got you. I'm gonna have to release you out the genjutsu real quick, man. Damn, son. First of all, yo, I'm not gonna lie. When now I know you. That is so clever. She's like a villain. she like. Now I know you. That is so clever. Oh man. She really pulled the trap card on you, Yugi. Come on, Yugi. Gotta do better than that, man. Next thing you know, she's telling you she's pregnant. Oh no. Oh boy. Tempt you again. Damn. How is that possible? Shorty had cameras in the room? Oh no. Oh no. Yo, this is why you gotta watch you, bro. You gotta watch you. Oh man. This man said his heart dropped. He was scared. His heart dropped like he seen a ghost. Show me the game, ghost. Yo, how does this girl look, bro? She gotta be something bad. I don't know. She must be bad. Come on, how does... Not you, serious. Man said he... Asking me when I'm ready for the tournament of power to pull through. What? What the heck is a dome V? Well, you never got hit before? You telling me you was just having sex and you never got hit? Amazing. Getting head is disrespectful. Nigga, you Catholic. I don't care. I don't want to hear about no disrespect. Get that out of my face. What the hell? Yo, God forgive me. I did not mean to say that. Hell. But yeah, the freak. Your whole religion is disrespectful. Everything about your religion is disrespectful. It gotta come from wifey. That's sex, bro. It's not just about head. It's the whole thing. So you already messed up the fact that you did it already. You know what I mean? I mean I'm not saying go ahead just because you did one thing to just start breaking every rule in the book. But yeah, you already like just broke it. For me, like that's what happened. And then you broke it again because you did it with that girl. Only then it was just a waste because you didn't even finish. So yeah, you. Bro, show me where it says no dome till marriage. That makes zero sense. It's no sex till marriage. It's no sex till marriage. Matter of fact, you know what? Sex is the marriage. There was no marriage in the first century. There was nobody saying, okay, I now pronounce you man and wife. First, no, when Adam and Eve was together, it said that they were married. Nobody was there to be like, I pronounce you man and wife. It's the covenant starts when you have sexual intercourse. That's why when you read I think in Matthew, when Jesus is talking to the woman at the well, he tells her, "Go get your husband." She says, "I do not have a husband." He's like, "You said right, why you don't have a husband?" He said, "You have five of them." Jesus straight up told this woman, "You have five husbands." Why? Because she slept with she slept with five other people. Like you cannot show me no book, no book or God telling me I can't get I can't get head until I'm married, which is true. You can't do that, but it's not. It's sex. If you're having sex and you're not married, you're that's fornication. That's still fornication. For me, and I don't. That's good too, cause I don't want it from no random person. I mean, I be saying that, bro. I mean, listen, everyone that I've done it with, except for one, which is what I really regret. I always thought they was the one. You feel me? I've always did. So, but that's why when you sleep with somebody, right? When you just sleep with them, when you do that with them, you gotta in your mind that gotta be who you want to be with. Meaning, once you do it with them, you should not be doing it with nobody else. Feel me? Like, and when you do it, you're gonna realize that the when you do it, you're gonna realize that you already gave away the most important thing that you hold, which was your virginity. I mean, like, yo, what the? gonna quit your job? Damn. I mean, at least find a new one. Cause still gotta make your money. So you can't stop her from. You can't let her stop your money from. And also, running will never solve your problems. Because guess what? You're gonna run into someone just like her again. Or worse. Feel me? But guess what? You're gonna run into her. There's always another her to be around. Trust me. So the best thing for you to do is knowing how to win. Feel me? Like her, what I mean by that is just as crazy, just as weird, just as seductive. Another one to flip your mind. You feel me? Honestly, you just might fall for a girl that's worse than her. Like actually fall for it. You know what I mean? Like she gonna really trick you. You ain't even gonna know it. I mean, honestly, bro, she sounds just like the last girl I talked to, and I really like her. Like I really like her. Like, I really respect her in life. But the funny thing is that the girl you talking about, she just like reminds me of her so much. You feel me? But only that the weird part was, it's like I gave her attention, right? So it's like it kind of backfired. You feel me? And then one thing I realized, even now, you feel me? Like when she be trying to be like, oh, she be like, you my boo or whatever, and she be saying like, oh, you know you're not going anywhere. I'm like, bruh, we've been apart for like I don't know, 6 months or so. I don't know. How are you saying all of this? Like, what are you talking about? You feel me? Now that I'm not with her or giving her much attention, she's all on my body. You know what I mean? So it's like, so what I'm saying is, you can't, with situations like this, you can't run from it. What you need to do is know how to win, know how to handle it the next time it comes, because it only gets harder. Honestly, you gotta get stronger. These situations gonna get harder. You just gotta get stronger. Honestly, so don't ever expect it to get simpler for you. It will never get simple. Exactly. Like, bruh, like I was gonna recommend it, but then I was like, no, because you can't fool yourself. You know what I mean? You can't trick your heart. So I was gonna be like, nah. I was gonna tell you to just go with it. With this girl, go with it, and watch her action, and like watch her like just be weird. But then I was like, nah, cause I don't want you to actually fall for her. Yeah, I was gonna recommend, like, okay, with this girl, right? Like, for me, you go to her crib, you have her on the TV, you end up sleeping with her, you work with her. I was gonna be like, you know what? Just let go. Like, stop being so tense and like worrying like that. Just like give it a chance, right? And the truth is, like, she just might, I guess, play you, do all that what she did for nothing. You know what I mean? And then like I don't know. It's like reverse psychology. Like if you really want her to leave you alone, stop running. Feel me? Like, To be honest, I don't even know. These people fighting all up here. This man's killed me with a burst. Yeah, stop pretending like, bro. I don't know if you think she pretended about really liking you. You feel me? And honestly, I think she's convinced you like her too. Because, or you're just like, because you keep giving in, bro. You know what I mean? You give in. You go to her crib. You do what you did with her. I mean, like you, regardless of how you saying, regardless of how you telling me you're feeling right now, right? You still gave in. You feel me? Like, yeah, I get it. How can you? I mean, that's maybe she doesn't know how to respect herself because she never had somebody to really love her. Because all she knows is someone who treats her. All she knows is what she knows. You get what I mean? She doesn't know how to. This is just regular to her. She needs maybe she needs, and there's always somebody for someone. I'm not, and it doesn't mean that it's you, right? It does not mean that it's you. But there's always somebody for someone. Maybe she needs somebody to teach her. First of all, that's what a man's supposed to do. The one mistake you're making, and it's a pattern that's being in your relationships, you're not taking charge. You're not controlling your relationships. And if you're her second boyfriend, that means she has a first one. So if she has a first boyfriend, right? Then you don't have to pity her into staying around. You feel me? From the get go, you coulda avoided that whole situation by not even showing up to her crib to begin with. The point is you can't, the point is don't play yourself by making decisions and then regretting it after. You feel me? Because like if you're gonna do something, you gotta really, especially being, and I tell myself this all the time. This is why it's so stressful for me. You know why it hurts more? Because in your mind you tell yourself you know better and you shouldn't do things, but then you go ahead and you go and do certain things. You feel me? So your conscience get worse. But it's like, yo, if you're gonna sit here and do all that, you might as well do it right. You feel me? So that you can have no wrongs. You can have no wrongs. So then by the end of the whole day, right? By the end of the day, if she really plays you, if she really does something wrong to you, you would have no wrongs. You could really sit there and be like, you tried. You tried. You deserve better. You feel me? She can never hit you with the whole, maybe I could have been better because like Lord knows what she goes through, obviously. She's obviously broken and needs somebody to help her. You're not in a position to save her, but honestly, and know this: whoever comes in your life, it has nothing to do with it being good or bad. It's all about how you work with it. You feel me? It's all about the decisions that you make. And what I say is that, bro, if she really likes you, she'll try. No matter how much you resist her. Meaning when you don't give her what she wants, she'll be better. She will be better. She'll actually try to meet your standards. Because you have a respectful one, so if she can have enough sense to respect that, she'll actually try to be better. And listen, and not be so freaking weird. That's why, you gotta guard your heart, you feel me? That's why, bro, that's why you don't do really want to protect your mind. Because all you're doing is confusing it. So you're doing is confusing. Yes. Man, I was depressed as life. Because you didn't. Because. When, right now? Maybe you didn't really like her. Yeah. Maybe you didn't care. It was just a whatever thing. Like, you're cute. We can date. Cool. No, but, I mean, plus you're younger, so it's gonna hurt as you get older. Because you're gonna really understand what it means to be in a relationship. For real, for real. Imagine liking somebody that don't like you. That sucks too. And then a part of you is gonna try to do things to make them like you. And then when they still don't like you, it makes you insecure about yourself because you feel like you're not enough. But it's nothing to do with you. It's just dumb. It's just whatever. It's just dumb. They just don't like you. And then guess what? Somebody might really like you, and then you don't like them for whatever reason. That's why you gotta work on yourself. My man speaking Spanish and Bro, you know you're gonna be thinking about this girl more now, right? Regardless of how you think about her right now, you're gonna think about it more. Matter of fact, she's already like, she's already in your head. I don't know. Honestly, bro, you just gotta put your foot down more. I feel like you don't be taking control of any relationship that you're in. You gotta lead it, and plus you let go too fast, which is not. I mean, honestly, that's the same thing I do. Like if somebody wanna walk away, but also a part of me, gotta get this rules. You gotta help me out. Yo, bro, let me tell you something. What's the worst that's gonna happen? The worst thing that's gonna happen is she's gonna break up with you. This is what you gotta realize about sometimes you gotta go through the just the positive. What is that? Thanks, bro. Yo, oh my gosh, yo, bro. Yo, Abby, freaking, yeah, you just gotta go through them to find the one, cause now that don't mean sleep with everybody. You feel me? Like, bro, you can't say you don't like somebody, you really don't like them, and then go and sleep with them. This is how you confuse you confusing yourself, your whole heart. You feel me? Now you about to be in this ultimate genjutsu right now. This is why this world is so damn depressed and backward right now. So what you do is this. You date. Yes, you date. You talk to people. I don't care how many people you talk to. And don't stress her out if she talks to people too. Now, here's the objective. And you always make sure that she's honest with you, right? You gotta listen. You always make sure she's honest with you. So you ask her this. You be like, yo. You be like, yo. You be like, listen, yeah, I talk to people. You feel me? Like we just be texting. You feel me? And then I'm about to tell you how you find wifey, cause you're not just gonna magically wake up one day and boom, wifey. You don't, you find like, like, you just, you feel me? You never know who's a wife until you feel me. You build it out, whatever. So boom. If she's talking to other people, whatever. I talk to people every day. It doesn't matter. You talk to people. Now, if you know she's honest with you, that's cool. So you always ask her whenever you feel it in your conscience. You feel me? Did you sleep with anybody or do anything with anyone? If she be's like, yeah, you know that's not the one. Feel me? Because if she can't wait, bro. If she can't wait, if she can't put in the energy and time for you to see if it's to see how it's gonna go, then she's not the one to begin with. Look at that. She gave you the phone to go through her, bro. Alright. So, bro, let me say something. I don't care what she's doing on her phone. As long as she's not doing what she just did with you with nobody else, if that's all she's doing it with, you're good. Now, this is how you know when you wanna take it to the next step, right? When you wanna actually make it something. You let her know, yo, I don't want you doing that. You feel me? I don't want you flirting, da da da. Now you're basically telling her, oh, no, it's like she's trying to get you to trust her. She can't, I mean, yeah, she weird, I don't know, she just can't help but to be it. But then you know you like that anyways. Yo, just... Like I said, you just gotta talk to them, you heard? Just get to know people. There's nothing wrong with getting to know people. There's nothing wrong with it. Back? No, you don't go back. I'm not telling you to treat her like she don't exist either. But you don't rush things. That's what I'm saying. You don't do the things that you do with someone you supposed to actually be with. Is what I'm saying. You try to control yourself, and you let her know that. You let her know you want more of me. You want more of me, you're gonna earn it. And if she be like, well, we could just be, you know what, buddies, be like, no. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. And then she could just leave you alone from there. Potatoes for Loki. How many? You got a pillar? Yeah. honestly though, I would just do this. Because honestly, I don't know how well it would work. Tell her because you don't believe there's a God, our relationship is forever. It's automatic. It's destiny. Trust me. Our relationship is destiny is real. Yeah, it's that if you believe, she don't believe, you're unequally yoked. All for it. Now, here's a good thing that can come out of it. Because of you, she could learn. She could know. So before you give 100%, you gotta see her efforts. Get her to love God. That's it. And if she can love God, bro, she will know how to love you. If she can't find a way to love God, she will never properly love you. Never. Trust me. And that's when you know to just leave her alone. That's when you'll know. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe don't set a time, but be patient enough to try. You feel me? Just don't pressure her with nothing. Just you know how when you conversate with somebody? Exact, bro. Bro, nobody wakes up one day and starts believing. You get what I'm saying? 320. You get what I'm saying? Nobody unless you feel me? I guess in your case, you were raised like that. But guess what? You got older, you learned to think for yourself. You learn to still believe, but not agree with the way your family goes by it. You feel me? Some people don't have that. Some people do not have that. Some people don't grow up in a home where it's set to have a certain belief. Some people grow up and they just learn things. And plus you can't get her to believe in God. God proves himself. All you gotta do is tell her what you know. You speak to her like it's a regular conversation. You know how you talk to her like you talk to her about this stuff like you're talking about your favorite anime show. You get her interested enough to want to try, to want to know. All she has to do, right? All she has to do is want to seek him herself. And once she tries it herself, if she decides no, this is not what I want, then that's her decision. Feel me? Whether guess what? It don't matter if she believes or not, because guess what? He's real regardless. And obviously, she may not. And the more she doesn't believe in him, and the more she doesn't go to him, the more she's gonna be more of everything you're describing her to be. She's gonna be worse. First of all, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense the way for her to be who she is. She does not have God with her. I mean, for my case, the last girl I was with, she claimed to be a Christian, so that was worse. See, this girl you with is better. At least she has a better excuse. She has no proper guidance. None. She doesn't even consider it. She has no proper guidance at all. And she never will. Yes, worse, meaning the girl that I was with, like, imagine this. Imagine saying you believe in God. Not only God, but let's say you believe in Jesus too. Like you believe in that God, right? The one you believe, right? And you still and that girl that you do, right? Are you kidding me? Bro. Do you not know my stories, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? You know how many times? No, bro. I don't. Listen. I'm not gonna knock her faith, whatever. But guess what? She claimed to. Feel me? She claimed to. She said she did. That's what she said. She said her mom, she used to be a church girl. She used to go to church all the time. Feel me? She's Christian, all that other stuff. She believed. Bro, even when I asked her, like, do she believe in Jesus and stuff like that, she got offended. She said, yeah, why you asking me stupid questions? like it's supposed to be an obvious. You get what I mean? And then I tried to tell her. I was like, how can you say you believe in something, but bro, understand this. Christians can have demons too, bro. What do you think the devil the devil is more harder on people who believe? When you don't really believe, he leaves you alone and continue and allows you to make the mistakes yourself. So if you say you're a believer, your life just might be a little bit harder. Especially if you're not practicing your faith, if you're not staying close to God, it'll only get harder. You feel me? But that's what bugged me about the last girl I talked to. You get what I mean? Like how do you claim to be this, that, and a third, and you tell me certain things, but then you act how you act? I mean, I guess she's doing better now. I mean, you know what's crazy? It's like when we separated, you know what she did? Yo, I can't. You're gonna give me freaking ban. When we separated, she told me she joined Bible study. So it's like she got, I don't know if she's still doing it, but she decided to get into it. She went back to me. I don't know what that means. She texted me again. She never went back to me. She can't go back to me unless I accept her. We're not together. What I meant by that is she hit me up, basically, is what I'm saying. She hit me up saying, you know, she joined Bible study. Basically. You know what's crazy? Me talking about God and stuff, she told me that that's one of the reasons why she liked me. But the only problem is that it's like Satan was just in her, bro, trying to use her to destroy me. That's why I pity her. You know what I mean? Like, I pity her. For the most part, people make their own decisions, you know, and you have to allow him in. You feel me? You have to really allow him in for it to get that way. But for sometimes I just be like, I wanted to help her. You know what I mean? I knew clearly, like, I knew clearly she was going through things, bro. Like more than just like physically, bro. Like this, bro. Both of her parents, and then like I knew her, so like both her parents are dead. They're dead. Like her mom died, and then her dad killed himself. So you know what I mean? So those are reasons that kept me around. Cause I just knew she. Oh my gosh, how am I getting double teamed? I just got being that I knew her, like her story, her background, really, I tried, you know. That's why I can say that I at least tried. But you know, guess what? It don't matter what you do, how much you know. Nah, she wasn't. Trust me, I know she wasn't. You know how I could be certain she wasn't. You wanna know how? I'm about to tell you how. Because I never gave up on her. You understand? You get what I'm saying? I tried. I gave her me. And like, even when she made me feel like I shouldn't. Even when she hurt my feelings, like when we're together and she's making me in the middle of me making me feel like I deserve better, I continue to try. Meaning until I couldn't take no more, boom. And you know what she tells me? She told me the same thing my ex told me from in 2016. Right person, wrong time. I said, wow, I'm going through a circle. So but guess what? The last girl I talked to, right? The last one, what I went through with her, it hurted more than anything I ever been through. But you know what's crazy? I felt more relieved when it was over. The last time I can remember feeling that way, like that pain, it lasted me years. But with this situation, that was more painful than anything I've ever been through. It only lasted me days. I got over it so fast. That's how I knew I was doing the right thing. You feel me? That's how I knew that the path I was on was the right way. Because I did not dwell in my misery. I did not dwell in it. Like I said, this is what I try to tell Cassandra. I used to be like, yo, get right. I used to tell her, yes, years, like years, like over 2 years, bro, over 2 years. And then I dated another girl. That ended, and it took me like over 2 years to get over her too. Matter of fact, it took me longer than that to get over Cassandra, and I never even dated her. I never dated her, and it took me longer to get over her than anybody else. You feel me? And then even after all of that, right? I tried to tell Cassandra. I tried to tell her, get right with God. Meaning, get right with Him. Love Him more than anybody. Why? Because let's say you're gonna go through these type of pains, heartbreaks, issues, anything. You're gonna go through them. But what's a year to 1 week? What's 1 week to 1 day? When you're in a right relationship with Him, right, and you're doing the right things for yourself, and loving yourself, it don't matter what you go through. It don't matter what you feel. You're gonna overcome it. And guess what? I'm just a messenger in these situations, because people struggle with doing this because they lack faith, and that's on them. But what I try to tell them is pay attention. Evidence. Look at your life. How has it been going for you to begin with? I'm literally giving people the cheat codes to this test called life, and nobody wants to take it. So prove me wrong is what I try to tell somebody. Prove me wrong. You can prove me wrong, but you will never be able to see if I'm lying to you or not if you don't try. What do you? I just want to tell people, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? And to show that you're serious about this, maybe you gotta make certain sacrifices. You feel me? Like you gotta let go of certain things, whatever that may be. Cause I don't. Everybody's different. Everybody gotta let go of certain things on that whatever is valuable to them, that is not good for them. Let it go. Show that you're devoted and committed to going down a certain path. No one ever did this girl. I know her better than anybody else, and I don't say that because I want to. I just know I do. I just do. Like I'm literally like if I was, I know how to please her. I know how to not please her. But nothing I do would ever satisfy her because she doesn't want me. Exactly. You got your heart and time. So what you know is you off rip. You already know who's worth it and who's not. So you don't give into what your problem is. You give into your flesh. You know your worth. You have a good conscience, but you still give into your flesh. You, I'ma say it in the most boldest way. You're weak. It's okay. You're weak. We're all. I mean, everybody's weak. All. Listen, women. Quote quote me on this. Women are out of control. Hence, OnlyFans, City Girls, Miss Independent, blah blah blah, thinking that they can't be in a healthy committed relationship and maintain a business at the same time. Oh, like they're out of control. They're just wild. You know why they're out of control? Because men are weak. Men are weak. That's why. The more men, if more men, right, sat here and said, nah, I'm not doing anything with you unless you wanna build a family with me. No, I'm not subscribing to your OnlyFans. No, I'm not gonna go to the strip club and throw freaking I'm not gonna throw my paycheck at you because you're naked. Like when men stop doing that, when men stop giving into their flesh, women will get back in line. They will start doing better. Whether they want to believe it or not, their motives has a lot to do. They can, matter of fact, put it this way: they can't do what they do if it wasn't for the 90% of men who supports them. These the same men who give into their desires and then turn around and judge these females for doing what they're doing because they get what they want, and then in their conscience they feel like this is they're disgusted. Here's a better example: when you watch porn, when you watch pornography, and you could look at the most nastiest videos, and then the moment you finish, you feel this like, you feel so disgusted. You're like, what is this? That feeling always comes. So once men stop being weak, it's up to the men. I'm telling you, it's up to the men. Cause these women, they're gonna always be wild. They're gonna always be wild. This is how women moves. This is how they move. They sit here and huh. Alright, I'm coming. I'll make my last point. They sit here. They sit here and say they deserve to be a wife and they want a husband, but they moving like a bunch of thoughts, and they for the streets. But you know why? Because majority of the men supports them, boosts their ego to do so. So most of the men has to turn from that in order for them to get back in line. And you should never be in a relationship where your woman is in control. You being submissive, meaning you submitting to her, is a choice that you make. It's a choice. It can if you are submissive to your woman because she's just more dominant than you, it's not gonna work. You have to choose to be submissive every now and then to prove that you care about her and love her. But at the same time, you gotta be an alpha. You can't sit here and be a beta. But anyways, man, that's been my TED talk. Till next time, I'll be back.